Hello YouTube, and oh boy, this is going to be a big subject. You see, I am in agreement with everyone who basically said this is garbage about the fair use rules being abused as they are. And well, I too have been hit with a few of those issues. No matter how small your channel is, it seems you're not safe. Come on. Come on. Come on. I mean, come on. I barely have 20 subscribers. Heck, I only have 19 at the time of this video. And at the time of this video, I was just finished watching Doug Walker's post about his call to arms for where is the fair use. It's been about 6-7 hours since it posted at the time of this recording. And I have to say, yeah, where is it? Where is it, YouTube? Why are you committing acts of fraud? Because that's what you're doing. You're okay, DMCA, I understand you have to follow it. But DMCA is being abused, and you by law should not be allowed to do that. In fact, if you do that, you are in turn committing an act of fraud and are what's the word? You are an accomplice, unwittingly or otherwise. Unwittingly or knowingly, you are an accomplice to this problem. And that problem is people stealing money from content creators, specifically other studios, and being able to get away with it. It's like someone robbing your house and police coming in only to have them not only arrest you, but beat you to within an inch of your life, throw you back into your own home handcuffed, and then set your house on fire. Okay, that might be a bit of an exaggeration-ish, but the sentiment, if not the analogy, is correct. Because that's what you're doing, YouTube. You are basically handicapping us. We're guilty even after being proven innocent. We're guilty without ever being proven innocent. Your system is so broken that Doug Walker himself, basically the Nostagia Critic, is demanding an uprising. Well, not so much an uprising, but more like to get your attention. Well, guess what? It's going to be bad for you if you don't fix this. Because one, by allowing your system to continue, you're putting yourself in very legal hot water. I mean, think about it. False copyright strikes is considered copyright fraud by the copyright system, which is punishable by a minimum of $100,000 to the affected party and potentially a year to 5 years in jail. And since this is going over state lines in some cases, this goes federal, which can mandate up to a minimum of 10 to 15 years in federal penitentiary for the affected parties. And, well, say hello to Bubba, basically. But YouTube has to stop with this copyright. Doug pointed out some good stuff. Mundane Matt also put out some good stuff. And someone else also stated that there has to be penalties for falsely accusing people. Like, yeah, if you falsely claim a video, you have to pay back the money. Otherwise, you cannot dispute any more videos. Like 150%, if not 200% of what you took from them. If it turns out that you are in violation of fair use. And speaking of fair use, Lens v. Universal made it quite clear. The judge stated, and this potentially could go to the Supreme Court, but this is just one court level short of the Supreme Court. And they and that lower court said, or upper court, I don't remember which one it is, but they said, this federal court stated, you must consider fair use before you do any kind of copyright claim on something. And unfortunately, well, look what happened. Universal basically went willy-nilly with the copyright system. They got sued and they lost big time. So that means, well, we've got ammo now. precedent. Heck, I've used it against Michael Jackson's record label, who've been harassing me over one of my first videos I've ever posted because it matches their stuff, their content claim. And they keep constantly content claiming it. Thankfully, I don't allow it to be monetized out of respect for Michael Jackson's family. Because the guy is dead, and I don't think so. But then again, I don't know why go nuts over it like that. I mean, it's promoting the song. It's not defamating it. It's not degrading the work value. If anything, it's adding to the value. It's a Team Fortress 2 Halloween thing, and then again, there's the people I know around me who say, no, you can't use fair use for this. Yes, I can, because it's very transformative, and the fact that we have multiple people in the call messing around, playing to the song, being a kind of public event like a flash mob, I'm sorry, but that is transformative. I don't care what anyone says, I'm going to stick by that to the day I die. But anyway, YouTube, by allowing this system to be as broken as it is, you are literally putting yourself in liable, very big liable. Even with the Lens v. Universal court case, but still, Viacom and what they pulled, especially when they sued you and then used your platform to and the uploaded videos that they did, they claimed that you guys were stealing. Yeah, that, thank you, Universal. Double middle fingers for you and your stupid, greedy, a-hole-ish attitude for causing us problems. If not for you, this would never have happened. We wouldn't have these people stealing from us. We wouldn't have these people being assholes. Heck, we wouldn't have you being an asshole. And yeah, because of you, Viacom, I'm basically ranting. I'm losing my focus. But yeah, if Viacom tried to sue someone, this is what it should be. One, like Doug Walker said, put the money in a separate account of some sort where this escrow or something to that extent, where no one can touch it while the dispute is happening. Then once the dispute has been played out, the money goes back to the person who basically wins it, said dispute, especially if it's under fair use. The fact of the matter is, also this falls under free speech, but the fact of the matter is they can get away with this. They can steal and falsify claims and they don't get affected. But here's the deal. They should also pay not only the money, lose access to that money that they try to claim, but they have to pay at least, I think, a minimum of double what was in said account to the person and YouTube. I repeat, and YouTube. So basically, you're going to have to pay double to one person and then double again to another person. So yes, I think you should be penalized heavily. Basically, twice the amount to the person who created the content and twice the amount to Google. This way they have an incentive to protect the content creators. Then, and here's the big issue, I think, if you do not pay that money, you can never make any more claims or even a copyright demand with the DMCA. Ever. Until you pay that money. And it must be enforced, because here's the deal. This will prevent people from stealing. If they have to think twice about having to issue claims because they may be in the wrong, that would prevent a lot of stupid idiots. Afterwards, you could go and do the stupid thing as it is, but you'd have to sue them. Another thing is that people want to be anonymous on YouTube for a good reason. Several companies, especially tied to big name companies, have doxed individuals who were forced to give their information to these people and are in danger in some cases. Some people have reported, if I can look up if I could find a YouTube video, but I doubt, I don't remember what it was, about how they were forced to give up their information to dispute a claim that they had every right to dispute. Next thing you know, their information was out on the net being doxed, and the people who did it, well, let's just say they talked about being harassed. The details escape me, but I forgot which one it was. It was like 2 years ago, I think. But here's the issue. Here's the big issue. There should be a medium between us and the people accusing us of stealing from them. Google needs to have real life people looking into every single claim. And they need to have a setup to detect when people are doing bot spams on flagging or bot flags. Yeah, when they set up bot programs or script programs to flag a person's video content. That's what I think happened to Dr. Wolf and the MLP reviewer. That guy, he had his channel taken down for about 2-3 days, and I did a video on that, a rant video, accusing YouTube of basically slander, and that's what they were doing. What they did was a party to slander, which is legally liable for them. And then there's also the fact that we have not only that, but we have the fact that Doug is right. We have to stop this from happening. And also then there's Mundane Matt, where he says he's going to do this thunderclap thing to go and get Google's attention, and I am going to join that. In fact, I'm going to be putting links to all relevant videos which I think should be brought to attention, and it needs to be done now. So everyone on YouTube, please, for the love of God, go to these links, go to and get what you need to sign up for this, and we need to inundate Google to get their attention and make them understand this stops right now. This content ID system has to stop right this very second, or it's going to kill YouTube, specifically Google, especially in the pocketbook when they have to defend themselves in a court of law potentially, because what this is doing is borderline, if not outright, illegal. It's a system devised to protect Google from lawsuit, but it's being abused so badly that it's actually committing crimes, and in some cases putting people's lives in danger. I'm sorry, but Google, YouTube, you have to change it. You have to make it so you protect the content creators. You have to follow Doug Walker's video about what he said, and the 2 links that I'm putting in the description. You have to do what these people say, because unless you follow through with what they demand to stop these false copyright strikes, content IDs, and channel takedowns for no reason, and plus also one last thing that everyone seems to be forgetting, we want a reason why we get taken down at times. Look at Dr. Wolf. He didn't even get an answer back other than maybe, yeah, your channel's up. There, good. Okay, why was it taken down in the first place? Why? Where is the answer to that? Why? What did he do to get taken down in the first place? If we can't even get that kind of basic information, if we can't get even a notice, is some people say that they got flagged, like Mundane Matt, I think he said, and his channel got returned only after he got somebody at YouTube because he has so many views. Someone like me who has 19 views maybe will never be able to get Google's attention outside of this massive tidal wave of unbridled frustration. Come on, people. This is exactly what the Tea Party people feel like. Welcome to the club. This is exactly what it feels like to be a Tea Party member. To be completely given the middle finger by everyone when you're trying to get things done right. But enough of the politics about that. I do not want to go into it too much. It's too much of a touchy subject at this point. But like I said, this rant is bordering on 15 minutes and I better end it soon. But anyways, this also falls onto the Fine Brothers and what they try to pull, and third-party people who don't have any access or right to claim something when this stuff does not even have said material in it. So, your party, YouTube, you have to stop. You have to stop this now. Anyways, thanks you for watching. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe, donate if you want to, and links will be in the description. God bless every last one of you, and thank you, Protomario, AlphaOmegaSin, thank you, Doug Walker, thank you, Mundane Matt, thank you, Mad Munchkin even, just about everyone as well. And I'll put links in the description for those, again, videos that I tried to cite. So thank you all for coming, and please remember, go to Mundane Matt's Thunderclap page, sign up, and we must get this done. And God bless every last one of you who do.